Sharif, you guys!
Yeah!
I tell you what's not helping is that fanny pack. Guys, here's a real treat always in the stand-up comedy world. As you know, you're at an open mic, which is like a peek into sort of the beginnings of the roots of jokes that we plant. Josh Smith was up here. It was his second time ever. We also now have the honor of someone's first time ever. Which is risky. It's risky and really, really cool. So please be very supportive. Show a lot of love for Miss Nikki France, everybody. Nikki! And that's her time. Good night, everybody.
She's so quirky.
Jamie, shut up. Nobody cares. So anyway, yeah, this is my first time. I'm a hairdresser. I've been a hairdresser for 20 years. Okay, doing stand-up for 20 seconds. Also, but no, honestly, my ex-girlfriend is back in there, so if she wants to come sit, that's fine. I don't know if you want to come and do that, but anyway, that vagina tree thing, we're here for that, you know. And the other guy that was just talking like, am I gay? Yeah. And we're actually at this point, there's so many different things that you can call yourself now. You could be non-binary, you could be like pan, like the other guy. There's a lot of options, but listen, I know when you saw me come up and you're like, I see the band, we're gonna talk about how you guys can't marry. Or we're gonna talk about the wage gap because it's a female comedian, so, right? No, we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about how it's my birthday next week. Yeah. No, don't clap, this is not a TGI Friday. Listen, like sound off, like this is horrible. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna talk about how I'm gonna be 40 next year, not this year. But what's funny about being 40 is that like if I were to die, it's not a tragedy anymore. It's no longer like, oh, no, oh geez, no one's gonna cry. People are gonna like scroll through Facebook and be like, thoughts and prayers. And then somebody else is gonna be like, I think I owed her money. So this kind of works out for me. And at 40, I've really hit that stride where my mother is gonna put the dates of my birth and my death on a decal in the back of the 2022 Ford Bronco she's gonna buy herself with my 401k because I've been working for it for 20 years. I love you, Mom. I do. She's a biker, and is that why I'm gay? Like, was I raised into this? She said all these like leather, I don't know, it's a whole thing. Anyway, I know this is gonna make me run on, but we're at the Salisbury Center.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
No, and I don't know if you know, but since you've not ever been here before, if you haven't, it's owned by two brothers, and they're amazing. They're all hardworking, family-oriented. Jeff, who I don't think is here tonight, he even has a portrait of his parents, like right here on his arm, like a sweet tattoo. Chris actually has a portrait of himself on my leg. So this is actually one of the, and it's just, right, Jamie, thanks for talking. Yeah, so he has that. And what's funny is that I'll be like clomping down the street like a Clydesdale, and someone will come up to me and be like, is that who I think it is? And I'm like, maybe. And they're like, is that AJ from the Backstreet Boys? And I'm just like, yeah, no. But then literally other people will come up to me and be like, that's Chris Salisbury. And I'm like, yeah, and it's shocking because it's not like you opened the first Olive Garden or something. Like, I mean, he's just like a regular guy. And Remy, guess what? This is gonna run a little second too long. I'm so sorry, because I just have to tell you that today I was having an experience that I had to talk about. We're all stressed out. We have to unwind. I went to get a massage at there's a Thai place in Gainesville. It's very good. And when you go in there, it's like it's a legitimate place. It's a wonderful place. Like they walk on your back. It was horrifying, but I love it. And when you go in, you see it's like me and like another mom. I'm not a mom, but another mom. Yeah. And then there's like, not that I know, but then there's like guys, and you see the guys in there, and they're like, yeah, this might be the one. Like they're kind of thinking, is this the place that I've been looking for all this time? I don't know. But half the girls that work in there, they're like these gorgeous little women, like Thai women, exactly what you'd be expecting if you were one of these gross dudes. The other half of the women look like me, the Clydesdale. again, okay? And so, and I just had like laying there today, like waiting for her to come in. I'm like envisioning this guy, and he's like ready. He's like laying there. He's got his little pants down. He's like having his hands together, and he's like, "Whew, this might be the time that I get to like ask for what I really want." You know, the door opens. The Clydesdale, the gym teacher, enters. You know, they lock eyes. The look of disappointment is like washing over his face, and she says, "Is there something wrong, Mr. Salisbury?" That's it.
First time ever!
Yay! That deserves a lot of congratulations, a lot of bravery. Good for you, Nikki. Congrats on that. Guys, please welcome to stage one of my